Hello everyone, this is Stevie and Heartbound, and this is Keylocker. We're just entering the Eternal Dome. We're pretty much, I think, near the end of the game. The level disparity. We've got level 80 and level 50 basically. We'll be alright though. So we just got to the entrance of the Eternal Dome. This was a branching path. You could choose to leave the area and go for the dissonance and things, or you can choose to go into the Eternal Dome for the resonance and things. We're doing resonance because I just think it fits better. Plus I just kind of want to see what's in here. I don't know how long this is going to be. This could be a finale, I'm not sure. Let's test my chat widget. What should I say? I gotta think of something. Sure everything pops up nicely. Okay, we are dark green today. That is my favorite color. That's a good sign. Okay. I think they're trying to say they're strong, which would be probably very accurate. I'm climbing there. We got a map piece. The Eternal Dome map. Golden Gates of the Dome. Okay. See how we do. How did you get in here? Why must you be crying every time I see you? I'm afraid of going in, Bobo-chan. The most beautiful people in the whole dome live right above those stairs. What if they see me as a farce? My makeup unfitting to my facial features? What if they don't like my lips of enhanced size? Then you can say they're all dumb kids. They're just parrots reproducing what their parents once told them. Their learned standards of beauty. All of them are stupid, so their opinion shouldn't matter, right? But they do! They're the pinnacle of fashion, the trendsetters. You're wrong there. They're incapable of imagining beautiful things in their own heads. So they set trends so nobody can tell them what they do is ugly. They think beauty is something they have ownership over. Because they were taught like that ever since the beginning of time. When they were small, tiny, wee babies, people would come to them and say, "What a beautiful baby." They think now the beauty is theirs, like private property. But beauty can't be within anyone. These people are trendsetters, as you said. That's because they made themselves visible and told everyone they're beautiful. They said it enough times and now everyone believes them. You do the same. Shout to the skies about your beauty until no one can deny it anymore. Be obnoxious. Be you. Bobo, that's lovely coming from someone as beautiful as you. I'm incredibly pretty, but so are you. You think so, really? No. But think like that about yourself and you will get far. Don't care about my opinion. I don't have ownership over your beauty. Good job, Bobo. An impressionist painting of an alluring being, a frog with a mushroom cat. The artist says he got the idea from a dream. Hey, I know that little trash can. Rival. Well, what's going on here? Is this Rocket? That useless robot seems incredibly dead. It didn't work. Let me try something out. The Atlas Revitalization Program used to work with vintage bots. Yay! Boop. Boop. Rocket alive. Alive. Rocket, what's going on? Why are you talking like that? He's been tampered with. Hyperion, she has his floppy disk. She wants the technology to stop data mining from vintage bots because of Titan and Saturn. Ugh. I'm done for. Rocket, brother, I'll always fight to protect you. I'll always be by your side. Because me and you, we are one and the same. Boop, boop, boop. Rocket, no. We need to continue to move forward, Bobo. When we find Ivy, we can ask her to fix him, okay? Promise? Of course, you have my word. Okay. At this point in the story, Dealer has sold Rocket twice. But it'll be alright. I can try to help him too. Old firmware, huh? Even older than Rocket. He needs to be replaced. Boop. Our friends were caught. Nihilus, Senpai, Hackerman, and Patricia. I'll find who did this to you. Yeah, like that. Welcome, Bobo, pretty boy and jukebot. You are welcome here to the final phase of my game. Such smart doppelgangers and robot, you've reached the end thanks to your efforts. Well, I tried to make it easy for you to find us, left some routes available. I hope you appreciate my help. Oops, I didn't introduce myself. Even though we've met before, many times. It hurts me deeply that you don't recognize me, but that's understandable. You're never really that smart. Hey, I am Saturn 17, an inner satellite of Saturn. My given name, Pandora, means she who receives all gifts from the gods. Saturn's favorite daughter. That's right, that's me. Father's favorite. You heard that right, Hyperion. Father Saturn has been ill, but I can still hear him. He asked me to bring the one, a singer of incredibly vocal capabilities. In this final test against time, I will see that as you, Bobo. Enjoy our tea party together. After you complete my challenges. See Senpai silenced. It hurts me. My ears are thankful. Shut up, I can't believe you. Hey, we're here to help them out, aren't we? It's gonna be fine. We have some hope. I'll keep my hope for you, Senpai. Please be well. Nihilus, I won't forgive those who did this to you. He's unconscious. Hackerman, I'll help you. You just you wait. I'll pay you back for saving me in the palace. We may not be brothers, but our hearts are connected in brotherhood. You think there's something left of Hackerman in there? Ever since Cass's brother took over. I don't know, but he helped me. I don't think Cass's brother would really bother about that. The way our memories are handled is weird. There must be something of him in there. That's my hope. Here's my buddy, Patricia. I could never imagine you would get caught. The most violent of us all was taken. I guess we're doomed now. Relatable. I'll be one of your tests. You can only pass if my boss is satisfied with your performance. Your boss? Pandora, of course. The most beautiful of them all. She looks at me with her dolly gaze and says how worthless I am. But I'm just junk. My heart skips a beat. I feel like failing again and again so she can be mad at me. Disgusting. Ugh. Try me then. I'll prove myself to my goddess. We got the whole team here. Why do I not have a weapon in my third slot? That's kind of irritating. The more things that change, the more things that stay the same. Let's get my drum going. Yep. That didn't work out. Move you a little closer. I can tell we're probably going to need to use red damage here, but we'll do this anyway. Take this guy out. There we go. Heat battery. I didn't do anything. Let's do some fast attacks. Have our little buddy out. Oh, okay, we got you now. It just works. It's a very nice attack. Move you here. Nice. Get your sword back out. He's gonna counter and heal a little bit. I'll start hitting you. Well, yeah, I'll start hitting you. Do some damage. Take his counter out. Okay. Heal the green bar, that's fine. Yeah. So you want fast attacks? That's fine. Guard again. Still really want to take out the big guy. Okay, that's gone. Swap spots with you. That didn't work out very well, but that's okay. Guard. And you can use your scratcher. After that. Okay, now we're doing some damage. Yeah. So just a smidge. Yeah. So that. Bubba took a few hits. Isn't too great. I think she's fine. Who is this unintelligent intruder? Hey, I'm fairly smart myself if you ask me. But are you scientists? The biggest brains in our society, which creating that which is essential for evolution. Not really, no. I don't care for that. But my kid can turn that big brain of yours into cooked pasta in no time. Alright, dingus. Joke's on you, I'm strong when I'm low enough. Let's get you all the way up here. And we'll tap you with this. That will make the counterattacks. That worked out. Nice. Look at that. We had a nice strategy going on. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have played the drums. I think we'll be okay. Give a nice little tummy rub. It just works. Ew, he healed his green bar. Too bad we're hitting for red. Oh, that's cool. I like the little moon. Okay. So we got choices now. Kind of. This door is locked shut. So we got this path. We've got this path. We got up. See what's up here. We'll clear this map first, and then we'll go to the others. Plague spread out very easily, doppelganger. This is the hydrogen plague, exterminated humans. You could also vanish in the blink of an eye if you become peripheral to their goals. Then you will become like me. There's not much I can do for the satellite institution now that I'm broken like this. But I won't let you have the last of me. What? What happened to you? I've been sent to the Eternal Dome to work for the highest caste of the whole Saturnian society. The peak of what it is to be a satellite. I wish to become a beacon of hope to those below me. Become justice in the flesh, and cut all that was bugged and unfitting. Until I became one of those bugs myself. Not even in my wildest fantasies had I seen that coming. Here would be the end of me. I should just bask in the fact my enemy's defeated at my feet. But considering I'm not the cause, it piques my curiosity, really. Who was the one strong enough to destroy the Great Callisto? I say now that I was corrupted, my data invalid, I could become one of the Pandora's dolls. Pandora is our superior above all else. I couldn't say no to her whims. She broke me and played around with me like I was a simple doppelganger. I, who collected doppelgangers for my mother to play with, can now become a mere doll myself. I was supposed to go so much further than this. I can never avenge my mother. She was wrong in her ways, but I never blamed her for the sin that brought me here. In the end, it was me and her who were not very different. We were both controlled by Titan to achieve something that meant nothing in the end. I'd become but a doll. Mother became a slave to her survival instincts. Crawling around and minding every step she took, afraid of Titan seeing what she was doing, paranoid and utterly mad. What a waste of a ring bearer she was. And yet she would have died for her. Against all odds, I did. Now that Pandora used me as she wished, she says I'm nothing but junk. With the mother gone, there's no necessity for any of them to keep me alive. Prometheus has been kind enough to me, but I have overstayed my welcome in this system. I shouldn't waste any of our resources now that our supply is low. You see those in space? Those are projections of Jupiter and Uranus, overlooking us like what we did truly to them. Blech, let me try that again. Those are projections of Jupiter and Uranus, overlooking us like what we truly are to them, sandflies. Saturn, Jupiter, and Uranus have been fighting for the throne of the king for the gods for many solar years now. Saturn stole the position of king from his father Uranus, but shortly after Jupiter stole the throne of Saturn. They keep this everlasting fight, and our duty to withhold Saturn's true power within the confines of Saturn's rings. We, the satellites, are Saturn's cage. If he is liberated, nothing will withstand Saturn. He is too powerful. If this galaxy is lucky, maybe just a small radius around this planet will cease to exist. If the Prince's predictions are correct, however, this whole galaxy may fall as Saturn is freed. I don't care about your petty politics. Heed my last words, Doppelganger. I may be useless to them, but I'll serve my duty until the end. Leave. Don't go after them. Don't break the rings. Keep your status quo and keep Saturn safe. You can sing. You can settle down near the waterfalls. Live off what's left of this land. I'm here to break the status quo. I see. So you'll destroy all we've worked for. What a waste of space you are. I mean, that's the truth. Sorry, Telesta. You can't download any more milkshake. Hold on. Coming soon. Yeah, I'm checking for secrets now. Which may or not get me stuck behind that things. This game doesn't like backtracking, but it likes hiding little things here and there. Okay, so we got 3 paths we can go on. Let's see something. So we can go up there. Take the top right path first. And save. Guess we'll upgrade my skills. I know Bobo's gonna be in the final fight. I don't know who's going to be with me. I might be smart to up my speed. A little bit of speed won't hurt. A few enemies. Got this one. Heal my green bar. And actually, we'll just play the drums. Do a red attack. 811 damage. Speed battery. You think I was ready for you, did you? Did you? That takes away so much health. Baseball. Hit baseball. We never really used any items. I really don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Let's... hold on. Hold on. Good old cacti. Probably don't even need the money at this point. So take care of this one. Everything is round, even in a world as jagged as this. A special time zone. Give this to you. Oh, I haven't been using these, have I? Whoopsies. Yeah, let's heal dealer. Kinda don't want to consume that milkshake until I'm pretty sure we're clear. It'll be as fast as a Terminator can get. Okay. Child of Sand, come, have a seat. Before all of this ends, it's time for you to know the truth. I am human, the last to have survived. What? But humans died ages ago. To be precise, humans died during the Hydrogen Plague, where they went extinct after Anno 690. Then where are you? We're in Anno 801. There's no way you could have survived with a regular human life expectancy. Maybe I can't be considered human anymore, you are right. The satellites have plucked every inch of who I once was. They altered my very being, so I could become what they thought was a better version of me, an immortal human. And then I became like them, an unfortunate creature that cannot be dismantled by time. All of the humans fell when tested with the new drugs and augmentations they attached to us. But I thrived against my will. I watched every single human I loved die before me. The world burned and was rebuilt before my eyes by the hands of my creators. Before doppelgangers came to be, humans were created in the image of Saturnian satellites. That part I've heard from Epimetheus. What you must know is what you must not know is before every human died, Prometheus and Kronos, the Prince of Saturn, partnered with humans to create you. Humans and satellites working together. All to manufacture the artificial intelligence that would be known, eventually, as doppelgangers. Humans jumped into the idea of creating beings in their image that could automate their work. In reality, it only showed how we'd lost hopes in ourselves. Not only ourselves, but we lost our ideas in the worlds we could build with our own hands. By wanting everything to be automated, we did nothing. The humans working on smaller crafts were shortly substituted by cyborgs, that were then replaced by something more intelligent. And animated doppelgangers became capable of making better decisions. We stopped believing what we could do as individuals, and in our ability to build a better society with our own hands, we built servants, slaves, and by doing so made our own existence futile. Without smaller crafts, humans were assigned only more important roles, and then no roles at all. Given time, we became leeches, living off the work of the doppelgangers, and in consuming the precious resources from our finite world. Of course, Titan and the satellites thought then the best way to deal with this was to get rid of us, so they became useless to them, like us doppelgangers now. Exactly. You are not loved by our creators anymore. The satellites then broke the hydrogen layer dome, while knowing very well humans were weak against the molecular hydrogen, the very same that was contained by the dome. They blamed it on an operational failure caused by the pioneers. This was all a scheme to get rid of the pioneers at the same time. The scientists of the doppelganger breeding grounds wanted the pioneers out of their way. And the very same scientists are the satellite's closest minions. The pioneers were asking for sanctions. The goal to stop the scientists' experiments on vulnerable doppelgangers. Those experiments were against the protocols and were generating viruses that could not be contained. To get rid of the viruses, the scientists were throwing them in the forgotten technology bugged folder that you were lucky to see. Only a few get to see that place and come out alive. I bet the satellites made the choice of who to bring back knowing the scientists were more valuable for that great project of theirs compared to mere pioneers. And those who were useless for evolution of society had to be subtracted from the equation. This is the only rule which Titan and the satellites abide by. Then where is the hope for all of us? Well, that requires more explanation. I'm all ears. You may not know, but I am on the side of Saturn. He is our Lord and Supreme Ruler, not Titan. He is the powerful god of time, being locked against his will by his children. Our Lord is as powerless as you and me, Bobo. But how is that so? Saturn is the planet we stand on. Isn't he just the planet? Not quite. Saturn exists in body. Although he has reached beyond our mortal plane, he's still a prisoner to his children, the satellites. The ring system imprisons him. The only way to free the Lord of Time and Time altogether is to free Saturn. But how can someone do that? Saturn, the almighty Lord of Time, can't. So who? You, my child of sand, are our only hope. How is that the case? I'm simply Bobo. I just want a way out of all of this. This oppression, the cruelty. I want a new future, nothing else. I don't aspire for much. But you can aspire for so much more, Bobo. You're special, unique. You're our only voice. Your song, your melody. And that's what can save Saturn. He needs electricity to replenish his energy. With enough energy, he can fight back and destroy the system you hate. He can bring back hope to our people. Our time won't be locked anymore. Electricity can only be harvested from music. And your music is the most powerful. I can save Saturn. Yes, my child of sand. You're the only one who can. You saw those really bright green eyes for a second when focus went back to Ruhi there. You're asking a lot of me, and also, all of this was a lot to take. You must do so, child of sand. Free our Lord of Time. I'll try, but don't put all of your eggs in my basket. I have plan B at the ready. I don't need no B plan. I just need a Bobo plan. Oh, that's actually kind of nice of you to say. I'll give my best, Ruhi. I will wait for you at the end of time. I followed your advice. Epimetheus was so mean to me, you wouldn't believe it. I tried asking him for more. I dared wish for him to love me back. Can you believe he had the goal to say he can't love me back because I'm not perfect? He's projecting. You should dump him. I did. I mean, we never officially dated. He was too busy talking about Pandora. He's a lame guy. You dodged a bullet there, girl. Thank you, Bubba, for offering me help when I was so delusional. No problem. I'm here to save all the girls of this planet from the ogre... Blech. Let me try that again. No problem. I'm here to save all the girls of this planet from ugly motorcycle-helmeted satellite rulers. Just checking for secrets. Okay, so this area is just a lure, which is fine. Okay, we haven't gone up yet. Bobo, you came. I got that job at the Dome that I talked about. It's kinda dead here? They let me sell popcorn, but there's no clients at all. That sucks for you, huh? What will you do now, then? Maybe we should go somewhere, the both of us. Maybe somewhere up? That'd be outer space from here. Why not? Aim high, Bobo. I like the water. Alright, I guess we'll sell this. We don't really need it. Oh, hold on. Well, I guess that was an error, wasn't it? We're fine. Monk. Yeah, I don't think your grand plan worked there, buddy. Yeah, we're kind of at it in-game, can you tell? Might as well power everybody up. Battle time. Can't do anything. Well, let's use this, because I don't want you low on health. The anchor is nice, but it does so much damage to the dealer. Oh, look at you thinking you can get away. I'm gonna teleport away. Like, I'm not ready for that. Foolish creature. Okay. Now we're actually max speed as far as I know. Yeah, but pretty sure we're set. So that should be this side. There's a grinding area if we need it. Probably be a good place to... If we get stuck, we can grind there, which is really nice. That means you can't be soft locked if you pay attention. Let's go down this way. The Hanging Gardens. Who would cross this octopi must answer to the alpaca's plea. Speak to the dingus 1, 2, and 3. For the one who speaks truth, answer to me. 2 will lie, while 1 tells the truth. Find the 1, that's the key. Find the truth, and the alpaca goes free. There are 6 dingus down here. Before we do that... I wouldn't describe myself as a music listener these days. Let me be. If I don't finish this soon, they won't let me go home. See what else we got before we do that puzzle. Take this. There's a guy we can't get to. Why do I feel like we're being watched? Couldn't be me. We see everything and everyone. Go ahead and get this. Put dealer in the line of fire because we can. You know. you in here. We're dealing with you. Let's do a basic attack. Do our quick attacks. Plus the heals are nice. It just works. In fact, let's do it again. My green bar back a little bit too. Now you sacrificed your allies. Good job. I was pretty sure Bubba was going to counterattack there, but that's okay. So small text. Probably a bad place to teleport to. You hit him a nice little love tap. Rocket there. I think we healed more than we lost in that fight. A special time zone. The broken clock is right twice a day. Oh, good. Might as well buy this. Buy these. Yeah, we're in good shape. Alright. Oh my. Thanks for bringing us here. This place is great. I didn't really. It was a dealer, actually. You're welcome, Icy. It's lovely here, just a little expensive. My chateau costs way more than my whole Icy shop. Why don't you go find my new shop? Look at the IC bot over there. Well, at least she survived. Everyone else got kind of wrecked. Bobo, isn't it? I heard all about you all before you got famous, you know. The others here in the garden just have no culture. I only listen to Goatman podcasts and news. I don't indulge in such regular pleasures such as grapes and ice juice. I'm more of an appreciator of plants and roots. Okay, I'll solve the alpaca puzzle. It pains me so that we must fight. There is no way for you to win. We are forever. You are just lesser. Did I fail the puzzle? So note to self, don't explore before you do that whatever. Let's get everyone's shield back up. Get some green healing. Wow, rude. How is that late? we're about to lose Rocket. There you go, buddy. Let's do that. Did I not hit him? I don't see any damage from it. Let's just do this thing. Keep it simple. There's so much poison everywhere. I can't do anything about it. Let's do this. Just keep it simple. You should have taken more damage. I don't know what happened. Yeah, there we go. He tried. I guess it's more EXP anyway. Unless you get like some super powerful item. Another type here. I have the losing dealer. He should be fine. One more shot should get rid of the Technocrat. There we go. Oh, heal him a little bit. Oh, okay. There we go. I was ready for you this time. I do it a little bit faster than what I was doing. Nice. One more. Let's go ahead and 40 in them. I'm going to hit this one with the sword. Let's not make it complicated. Turn around, tap you. A little bit of EP back. Probably need to shield everybody. Now that I think about it. Reaping. Oh no, she buffed herself with something. You better run. Get on out of here. Sorry, little alpaca. Help me, I was put into this cube prison for being too dumb to riddle. The elite scientist here thinks they're smarter than everyone else. I'm Dingus the Third. What is your question? Who tells the truth? Like, literally making out in broad daylight. It's really disgusting to watch, but it's true love for sure. I am Dingus the Second. What is your question? Who tells the truth? I may, but the third may only lies. What do you say? Coffee or tea? Lemonade if I must. I'm hiding because I'm an introverted scientist. Introvert science. So quirky. Alright, we failed the puzzle, but whatever. You can do it on your playthrough. Me, I need to heal up after that. I have 800 hit points. Give me milkshakes. Okay, so we have a healing spot down there, which is very good. I mean, I could have just reloaded and saved Scum to kind of figure that out, but I'm not really that worried about it. As a seat of nobility of the Eternal Dome, you shall fulfill your dutiful honor. Your own electricity is the satellite's property, and any spares will be collected. Whatever. Okay, we need to go... That's open now. Pop Culture Avenue. The show is not ready, ugly. Come back when you have some more inspiration. Okay, we're not here yet. That's fine. The Stars Corridor. It's snowing. Give me the upgrade. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Pretty sure this is the same music during the grind sessions in Virgo versus the Zodiac. Now, are you telling me I wasted that money for milkshakes? We'll save. We meet again, young doppelganger. The satellites had my backup, as they always hated the Shogun. He was too correct, too lawful. The satellites didn't like his disposition. The satellites didn't like his disposition to disobey him. Of course, that posed an easy opportunity for someone like me. Who are you? Why did you kill the Shogun? Many questions you have. They'll answer only one, as their time is ticking. I killed the Shogun because he was my father. He abandoned me to train his pupils. And that samurai girl. When I cried at home as a baby, he only talked about his pupils. As I grew older and tried to follow his footsteps, he denied me. He said I wasn't as good as Senpai-sama, but nobody ever was. I killed him to prove that I was stronger. And with his last breath, he whispered her name. The only people he cared for. I was never loved by my own father. And so he deserved to die like all the others who turned their backs on me. You killed him for nothing. Our memories are fabricated. At the doppelganger breeding grounds. Nobody in the society has a father, a mother. You did all of that from memory that never existed. This is a lie. Putrid doppelganger. The satellites you want to play a deadly game with me, and I'm ready to win. You will die by my bloody hands. That's kind of sad, actually. I don't know how Rocket got behind them, but good job, buddy. This shouldn't be too bad. When everyone gets closer, I'll do the drums. Maybe. If I feel like it. You need your shields up. Okay, I'm gonna set up somehow. Rocket on a rampage. Literally. Get down here. Really use this. So I'm in a really pole position. Let's get these guys out. Take care of the ants. Denied. Almost. Ow. Rude. Get that guy. When we get over to the Shogun, we'll start piling up the defense. I got a small feeling I'm gonna need it. Okay. Let's give him a little awakening. Not the Blood Moon stance. You know what that means, right? Baseball. Come on. Nice count. You up here. I guess we'll just say you give it the harpoon. This is kind of an awkward battleground. Over there. Here. So I get into this. I want to stay out of his range if he'll let us. Okay, we're fine. Baseball. Okay. That was unintentional, but I guess it's fine. I think my team needs more orange. Okay, that should be a satisfactory amount of orange. Yeah, it was enough. My data will forever wander these corridors. Okay. Help it a little bit. Think about a special time zone now. It seems that amidst this journey, you found yourselves time to deepen your relationships. He found love on the battlefield against all odds. So tell me, who was he been thinking about more than any others? I mean, the prince did help us. It's kind of one of the choices. Fair enough. Your choice shall mark the beginning of something greater than life. I'm always around trouble. Yeah, typical little sister. My buddy. Dealer, Bobo, Rocket. The time is now for a fashion show, and I still can't decide my outfit. Please help me out with your unwavering opinions. A sample size of 3 is much likely to end up biased. Here, help me choose between... That's acceptable. This. Lightweight synthetic fabric, microwire support with rigid structure. Or... That's actually good too. This. Flexible lizard skin. Stitched a dyed alpaca fur and brigandine overalls. Huh. Tell me. Let's go with this one. Rocket knows answer. Second choice. Natural materials are making a comeback. Alpaca fur is so soft, I gotta go with this one, girl. Is that from a real lizard? Looks cool. You're so right this time. I can't believe it paid off in the end. Yeah, this is definitely the best way to experience the end of the world. Thanks so much, guys. You're my BFFs. I'm telling you, dark green is the best color. You just gotta think like a Gemini. You can do that, can't you? Can't you? Snowman's stock market abuse has been rampant these last few cycles. I can't believe it. I desire the tiny milkshake. Why is it so small? We all have normal milkshakes in our universe. We're gonna leave it there. It is too great to be lost just for money. This snowman has something of a taste for murder and blood. I prefer purification. Knocking this generator out should bring down that electric wall. Get your instruments out, it's time to bring the house down. Dealer, a computer isn't an instrument. Okay, everything changed. I don't think that's hurting me. Carlotta? You know it. I haven't seen you since, well, that vault situation. What happened? What are the consequences of our efforts back there? Well, we redistributed wealth across the tube zones. Everyone got their fair share of Saturn's money. But how did you keep it a secret? What about the satellites? No one is really talking about it, there's no news. Those who got money in their bank accounts have been laying low. Those who lost money are contacting their bank administrators instead now. Currently, half of our own bird callers, have infiltrated those roles. We're telling them their money was invested in compulsory government bonds. What? What does that even mean? I just said the government needs that money. Be that investment for infrastructure to pay off our debts, or to meet inflation targets, that kind of dialogue. It convinced everyone pretty easily. Damn, really? Yeah, so we took all that money. Those investments in government bonds, and further distributed the newfound wealth back into everyone's pockets. Everyone but any big shareholders, I assume. Pretty much, yeah. Most of the big shareholders work directly with satellites, though, so we had to jam their connections for the time being. Might cause a bit of a ruckus if they start asking about money that disappeared. Won't the satellites notice anyway? But the national bank is empty now? It already was, Bobo, don't you get it? The vault has always been empty. Money has been tied to physical commodities for a long time. It's all digital. The bank just types in some numbers into the Keybase network and here and there. And boom, money pops up. The rich get richer and the poor keep serving their masters. We just level the playing field. But the satellites, the government, they'll try to spend the money. Won't they? Well, aren't you on your way to kill them, though? If you hurry up, they won't live long enough to miss the money. So your whole plan is dependent on me being successful here. You always were my plan, and you never failed me. Aw, that's cute, actually. No, don't call me cute. That's enough. Alright, Save Dinosaur. We got people to do. I'll take that. And this. All these snowmen were built elsewhere and shipped down here to the extremities of the tube. Collection of reserves of electricity is imminent. Complete your quota by the 10th of each month. Those who have no spare electricity will be demoted to the nearest zone below. So this is how they get demoted, huh? It seems they have the same problem in the scrapyard zone. Lack of electricity and government pressuring them to giving up their last reserves. In a hierarchical system, those with the real power will always peek from those below, no matter how far below. Alright, time for combat. You want to start me at the very corner of the fight each time. I'm lucky I saw the head. Pop you over there. I was ready for this kind of BS. The robot flies right toward your face to play the accordion. Oh no, he made a defensive move. Oh, there's more of them now. Don't be trying to beat my butt. Ow! Rude. Don't know if they're going to do a second hit or not. Well, let's keep the pressure on this guy. And let's play the drums. Got a roof back up. Give him a nice little tap. That was a whaley intense song. Got it. And away he goes. Go ahead and do a range of this one. That'll teach him. Guess we'll do some reaping. Let him do a little bit of boots. It just works out. Nice and easy. Yep, hold right for the second one. That's okay. Need battery. Just use this. We're doing that because I don't want to spend life points. There's no reason to. Yeah. He's out of there. I guess it really wouldn't matter, would it? Like right next to a healing station. Bobo. I can't stand my boss anymore. I generally want to kill her. She's right beside you. She can hear, but she doesn't speak, so I don't get an earful. What? What do you mean? Huh? Aren't you talking to me? No, it's my boss. She's saying something. I can't hear it. She sends sound wave vibrations through my brain, but only sparsely. That's how we communicate. She only does so when she has vital information to share. She's not quite here, is she? She looks a bit off. Not after her accident with her brother Pollux. Have you heard of the restricted 3-body problem? I've heard about it from Pollux himself, but he seemed a bit too out of it. But both of them can't be the same anymore ever since they separated. It's a very damaging thing. Separate satellites from their field course. Normally, Dione and Pollux, or Pollux and Castor would, they start an unbalanced gravitational force at a point that alters the orbit of whatever it is at that point. At Lagrange points, however, the centrifugal force of those forces balance each other out. This can make Lagrange points an excellent location for satellites, especially for orbit directions to reduce fuel requirement. Since at Lagrange points, the fuel needed to maintain a desired orbit is kept at a minimum. That is especially vital in Saturn since our fuel is limited. Music can't be freely produced anymore, and so electricity is finite too. Dione fought Pollux until the very end, begging him to keep them at the Lagrangian point. He couldn't understand her. The satellite system is a ring cage after all. It operates at a minute precision, with all its cogs existing to lock Saturn within its prison. A prison unlocks the passage of time. It stops the world's clock. The world's clock. It's the world's oldest clock. It can only be operated by the Lord of Time. There's a way to help Saturn and free the passage of time. And that's by destroying all satellites and breaking the ring cage. Dione is against that, and Pollux couldn't understand her. He wants immortality. Who wouldn't want that? It's a dangerous thing to want, Bobo. I know, but why was Dione against her sacred ritual? What ritual? The consumption of your sibling. Satellites did in the past, and Pollux wanted that, believing you would acquire the powers of both satellites, Dione and Castor. They were happy before, but his greed got the best of them. It's like he can't understand that the memories of the society are fabricated for Titan's greatest plan. Fabricated. Eras before the doppelganger breeding grounds. Yes, you certainly did. Each of us are born with a goal, in the two worlds. Worlds? Are there more than one? There are several, but that's irrelevant now. Their memories are fabricated, mine as well. It's hard to tell which memories are real. We're all files on a folder somewhere, concocted by someone with too little time to make sense of our goals, our dreams, future. We're nothing but branches of possibilities of what could have been. That's quite depressing to hear. Maybe for you, but for me, once I learned that, it was quite freeing. It means I can go about and do anything. It will always be coherent with my goal in this world. It will never stray too far from my box. What about me? I want freedom more than anything. This is too restrictive. Do you really want freedom? Yes, that's all I want. Dione says there is a way out. A spaceship. The control room is connected to the dome. Really? How can I find it? Just find the chateau. That's where Pandora lives. The control room is somewhere around that area. Find a pilot to help you. Pilot? I know a mechanic and a bus driver. Anyone should do. Nobody really knows how the spaceship operates. Can you help me? How? Gather everyone for me, my scrapyard's own friends. I shall find time for that, if freedom is what you seek. Give me that. That entire time we were talking, I'm just looking at that item. I was like, hold on. This sandman explains to you that this place expands the walls of the tube and grows like a virus. You don't understand it, but you'll nod like you did. Okay, so if I had to guess, I can probably go to that place on the top left. I kind of wonder, would it be worth it to... No, maybe not. It's like I could like rush level 100, but I don't think it really matters. There's a little achievement for that, but... I'm not gonna buy skills I want, even if they're expensive. Well, this is probably open now. The show's not ready, ugly. Hold on. Alright, I'm missing something. Hold on. I feel like this is it though. Go here. That's not new. Got him. Let's... might be those two over there. Nope, not quite. Alright. There's up mounts. So I have one guy grabbing all the scrap yards on people. Maybe I missed something over here. Maybe not. Oh, there's an area over there I haven't gone to. How do I get over there? Hold on. That might be what I need to do. There we go. A lot of money there. Like that. Maybe that was just extra loot. Okay, that was nothing. I haven't gone in here yet. just more grinding? Oops. Actually, I guess while I'm here, I'll talk to them and just see if they have anything new. Well, I think we're high enough level. I just need to figure out the trigger for the next area. Yeah, I think we're fine. No grinding for me right now. What am I missing? Thanks. I have to be missing something. Because I failed that quest, but who would I talk to get to the next area? That's useless to me. Hold on. If I get stuck, I'll look up the guide. It's not that big of a deal. But I prefer to figure it out myself. Maybe it's down here. Let's see. Oh, here's something. A box which contains only hope inside. After clearing the box's dusty wooden top, an engraved sentence catches your eye. Pandora's box. Pandora's box? Isn't that something that belongs to satellite? How would it be here? It may be a gift, though I wouldn't open it myself. There's only hope rests inside, though. That must be good. Wait, could this be a music box? This is exactly like the others. We should definitely open this thing. It'll have a melody. It might even be the last melody. It's time to rock, rocket robot. It turns out I have a brain sometimes. Oh, you got some health on you. Yeah, okay. We're at the end game. They're like, you know what? Let's make this hard. You go on, little snail. So there's 11 waves. Not doing too bad. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I like this game. That was kind of clever. Nice. See the other side. Nice. Nice and easy. Almost there. I like how they're doing marine orbs now. What's going on? Hold on. Oh no, it's big monster. Eat him. Oh, I like this one. This. And one of these. If I get really close to the bombs, I can probably do more damage. When I see things coming towards me, I'm gonna take a hit in that. And there it goes. Now I got it. Nope, I got a hit. Big shocker there. That's a lot of stuff on my screen. Nope, got hit again. Oh, it's moving now. Okay. Rid of that one. A little evasive maneuvers. Yay! Got an immortalized cell. I see. Indeed, fire isn't meant for settling and resting. You are fire in the flesh, and the one to achieve what others could not. This Keylocker was never meant to be opened, and shut it stayed. Childlike so pay me a visit, tell me sweet stories, thinking I could answer. But an imprudent pursuit. They didn't understand. How could they? Only that which can burn the stability and structure of this world itself can break this Keylocker open. So how did you do it? How did you open the Scourge's secret lock? Well, I have a very good friend who's good with locks. It is me. You may say that, but incredible power coming within you. And vocal cords to match. You've collected the last melody against Lord Titan's will. That has already begun what your fellow doppelgangers achieved. You perhaps feel superior to them. Not really, I just want to be free, and to free those around me. Are you the one chosen to take our world beyond hierarchical rule? Such a big task for such a small girl. I'm not very small. I'm at 175 centimeters in height. Actually. And I trust you will guarantee the freedom we seek. And I'll try, but nothing in this world is permanent. It has been to me. I've been living my life at a standstill until you came. Taking us further beyond, out of these chains, and bind us in place. That is my dream. Imagine talking about dreams when you should be the one realizing mine. I can't realize your dreams. Your reality is shaped by your own action and choices. This prison we live in was made for Saturn, but our father wanted us to share. He could not go through his sentence alone. He took us down with him and buried us into this planet. But even ants can crawl themselves out of their coffins buried in the sand, can they not? And as ants to satellites crawled. Now, make them go back to their coffins, doppelganger. And don't let them complete their prophecy. We must go beyond established fate. We will change the paradigm. Yay! I will? A barely physical shaped, or barely physical musical notation contains inspiration. Its texture is that of liquid hydrogen. I bet that little guy will let us pass now, won't he? Won't he? I was just gonna say, I knew we were missing something. By the way, a little pink machine's moving now. Coco, finally, I found you. Sugar Plum, I told you, don't call me that in front of the bot. Sorry. Now, I have great news. Did you get some insane discount on robot parts? No, even better than that. Pandora has kept her promise. We're settled in the Eternal Dome. We can legally live here. Really? Are you for real now? I am. Prometheus himself came to talk to me. My heart felt like it was going to burst. To speak to a satellite like that. Wait up, what are you two talking about? Pandora is an inner satellite of Saturn. They're designated Saturn 17. No, Rocket, that's not what I meant. What is this about a promise? Did you not tell her? You promised. Come on, please. I was waiting for the right time. It just never came. Bobo, so... Pandora asked me to do some jobs for her, and I got it all done. As pay, she got us a home in the Eternal Dome. We can be safe, secured. Everything we need we'll have at our doorstep. This is the life we always wanted, right? This is what you and me wished for. It was, yes, but things have changed. They've demolished our home dealer. That was no home, that was dumpster we lived in. Here we can get all the luxuries and their satellites and their nobility have. And we become almost like them. At what cost, though? I think it will come for free. It's at the cost of people below us. And since when you cared for the people below us? You are literally harvesting electricity with your live concerts. And selling it back to the scrapyard people for exorbitant prices. You're also charging people to come and watch you do music there. That's because you said to me that was be good business for us. And you never said no. That's because I thought we could live a better life, maybe even visit Soundwave City. But now we've seen it all. Are we living a better life now? Really? It's a mess. The satellites oppress us and treat us like their dolls. They even fabricate our memories, dealer. You need to wake up. No, Beba. I want to live the dream, the one we dreamed together. I forgot about all of that, and it's a shame. We will have a place for you, if you just want to abandon all of the struggle. No, thanks. I'll continue down the path I've carved for myself. Well then, that's your loss. Farewell, Bebo. I'll be waiting for you. What will happen to Big Brother now? I'm not sure, but I won't be there to watch him give up like this. This is what I thought was going to happen. So I've got my final member now. Which means you're the one I need to level up. Because I don't think I can. It's okay. Could you a little faster? Okay. Come on, buddy. Let's go finish the game. Our planet is one of dying resources. Saturn has been holding us immortal within this dome. That won't last for long. You request that we give back energy to fulfill our greatest plan. Immortality. So, is this why the Eternal Dome is called Eternal? Saturn has been locking time here. He is called the Lord of Time, according to the ancient scriptures. I bet. Let's get a move on. We don't have time to dwell on this. And the creature's gone. The Goatman is too disgusted by your fashion sense to utter any words in your direction. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Miss Richwoman. He's ignoring Goner. This avenue is the best place to sell merchandise. Acquire some already, for God's sake. This is interesting. We have that. Let's buy a few things. Oh, it only gives you one copy of it. We have a lot of healing, that might be useful. I think this is going to be our final equipment setup. Why do I have nothing equipped there? It won't change very often, it doesn't matter, but still. I'll just buff my orange. Let's... They're all very slow. Not like I really use this very often. Just to... This gives you more health. I love this little thing, so we're gonna keep that. We're probably gonna keep the sword. That is really strong. Swap loadouts. And let's... Could put the Reaper up there too, give more dissonance, but I don't know. Might as well. There's some more health there. Check damage. So I want to hit hard if I hit. I think that's still my hardest hitter. Check the bottoms or still. Yeah, I think this still hits the hardest. So tab over to our buddy here. Make sure he's fully equipped. Yeah, it'll hurt him, but he can heal. It's just an old tried and true. Into this one. Give him the bonker. With the baseball up here. Just so I like it. I'm easily amused. It doesn't really do anything, does it? It's fast, but it doesn't do much. Let's see. Use the big disc. Okay. So save there. I think I want to go up there. What's over here? I see treasure. I want it. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Hyperfocus indulgent citizen. Get very far away from me, you beast. None of you were invited. Oh look, there's to me, my beast. There's a forgotten technology other half, I guess. Do this. Nice solid 500 damage. Oh, that really hurts you. That's not a tee-hee tiny little attack. I thought that was exaggerating. It hurts the user. No, it cripples the user. Man. Speaking of crippling the user. She'll be fine. Get some repairs going. Denied. Baseball. Out of 10. I refuse to believe you're still alive. Oh, you're just not allowed to die, okay. That's fine. God. Advance. A nice little tap there. No repairs never hurt anybody. Good. Keep them away from me. Oops. It's okay, I can heal. Beep beep. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get my shields up. Because why not? Got a nice little tap. How rude. I like having high speed. Surely, with my high speed, I will be superior to you. A nice little tap. There we go. These guys are pretty tanky, I gotta say. Yeah, we're recovering. That attack doesn't do anything anymore, but it's fine. Denied. Beep boop. I think that's gonna be my new main attack. There we go. Denied. Advance. And away he goes. I never die. Hey, whatever. We came here just for the fashion show. I'm a patron of the arts, as you know. I came here as a buyer today. I want the octopi hat. They made only one, and it's being worn by the model. The only thing that is, during the Soundwave City portion, you kept raising my danger level by taking pictures. We should still be fine. You kids keep walking on our marble with your dirty soles and ugly shoes. Madame, if you ever call my shoes ugly again, I'll rip your... No, owner. Violence is not the answer. At least your walkie-talkie knows some manners. Rocket, not walkie-talkie. This might be how they distract us from the truth, but I just love to be distracted. Man. Okay. I talk to them while they're doing their thing. Oh, hey, look. There's our warrior warts over here. Finally, we got her little spot in the limelight. Why would you even give me the option to jump off there? There we go. Hey, Miss Richwoman. He's ignoring owner. Worth. My direction to you is straight to hell. Your outfit is ugly. 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 Unfitting for my show. Security. These guys aren't that bad. Move up here. And we'll power up. Alright, well we can hit these. Make sure of you. He's just guarding. Be nice. Not too bad. Here's me. We'll oh. I really need to take those scissors off. It's okay, we got some repairs going. Here was green boa. And away he goes. Show's over. Oh no, he's standing on my milkshake. That's not very nice. Oh, whoops, wasn't ready for the second one. Let's have a little boost. And away he goes. Okay, we're kind of getting a little beat up here. Heal. Check our levels. We have 118. Kind of how I already have all the skulls I want. I'm going to do this a few times. Looks like they're broadcasting the fashion show live. You can spot yourself in the background. Look, Ma, I'm on TV. At some point, just interrupting live broadcast isn't enough. You gotta actually kind of just do your own. We'll never be satisfied otherwise. Guess we'll save. Bobo, my friends! You're finally here. Everyone was waiting for you. For me, why? I'm not going back to jail. That's not it. We want to do a live concert for the people of the Eternal Dome. Use your voice to convince them how wrong the Emperor is in his ways, Bobo. Only you can do it. Only I. Okay, let's do it. I have just a song. Bring it on. Okay. Citizens of the Eternal Dome, this is Bobo, a doppelganger from the Scrapyard Zone. You should be orange, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. But fear not. I am not radioactive, nor am I a ghost. Those are all lies being told to you by the establishment to shut us away from society. The reality is that me and my comrades from the scrapyard zone have been ostracized. The Emperor tried to murder everyone from our zone in order to punish one of us. That's simply the beginning of the injustice we go through in this tube. While you smile and have your lovely celebrations, me and my comrades bleed. Any misstep is one step closer to death for us. Even with you, if you break many laws, nothing will ever change, will it? In reality, we're all born equal, no matter what they've been telling us. We're all born innocent, except of crime. As soon as we're separated into castes, that's when our system fails us. And for what? For some to serve others to receive? What's the point of that, when all of us should be striving together for evolution? Today I will show you what the Emperor and all his satellites have been hiding from you. I am a singer. In this world without music, I have a voice and vocal cords more powerful than any of you. I have been gathering the Keylocker melodies throughout the whole of the tube. You didn't know the Keylockers bind our songs from our past, our history. But for every lock there is a key. No matter how well you encrypt yourself, the secret you want to keep will always come out. They are watching you, watching us. The secret lies in my voice. A secret so loud I can't hide. For I am this sinner who can sing in a world of liars. My melody will break all the shackles of this made-up world. So follow me in my song, follow my voice. Today I will be your siren. Only through music can we break the system. Time for 2 volts. I know. We're doing normal every time, even though I'm bad at it. Okay. Don't expect miracles. Do-do-do. Do-do. I think this is the last song. Got a volt. Hold on. Got 3 volts. We're gaming. might never give up. You should get better at things the more you try it. As I say, I shouldn't have jinxed myself. That's okay. We're gonna get 4 volts maybe? We actually might. We got 4 volts. Who would have ever thought? I think we did pretty good. Four volts, 95% notes set on medium. That was way better than I expected I was going to do. Sometime later. Today we're interviewing the star of this tonight's show, the sensational Bobo. Hey everyone, thanks for coming to this live concert. I've been dreaming of this opportunity for my whole life. Music is everything to me. It means a lot that you guys enjoy it. Well, what a humble singer with a voice as powerful. There's no need to hide. Although, we all know that music is prohibited, but in the Eternal Dome, we're a bit lawless, a bit dodgy. Everyone here enjoys entertainment more than anything else. We push ourselves as far as we possibly can, just to find the best of the best. So of course we couldn't let go of the star of the hour, our illustrious Bobo. So what is the inspiration behind your latest song? My latest song is called Hollow Eden, and it's about chasing an empty dream. The song I asked said you run with me to chase this empty dream, as it may be empty, but it's also all we have. All my life I've been going after something invisible. We all obey the Emperor. And we don't really know if he's there, if he's real. We've never seen him. I think even you never have. I've been going after that dream of seeing the Emperor, and understanding his resolve. Chasing this hollow Eden that is the Eternal Dome. Maybe it's all empty lies. Maybe it won't matter where it leads. Or the journey is where we should be focusing, the present moment. That's incredible messaging, Bobo. Although we need to cut any mentions of the Emperor from a televised show. I hope you understand. Now, for the next act, stop right there. Where's Rocket? Where's my drummer? Rocket, why are you up there with those two? Rocket has been sold by your doppelganger. Your beloved brother has betrayed you, even though I gave him the spark myself. Family wasn't his priority, and so he has sinned. I feel for you, my dear creation. Dealer, he wouldn't do that. He's kind of a bad guy in many ways, but he wouldn't betray me. This is all a lie, rather. You're trying to pit me against my brother, and for what? What are your goals? Panda, why are you with them? Panda? No, don't call me that by that name anymore. Bobo, My beloved. Ah, your voice, your song. It soothes my spirits. My favorite perfect doll. I'm not your doll. You soon will be. Where's Panda? She is nowhere. I am way more than simply Panda. Oh my, oh my. Let me get out of this costume. Panda was Pandora? I am Pandora 17 of Saturn. I heard that intro before already. You must have known me by Panda previously. I played in your band. Did you enjoy our performances together? I bet you did. I am a 17th daughter of Saturn and protector of the 17th ring. This is my partner in crime, work colleague, and current husband, Prometheus, 16th of Saturn. I believe you met my previous husband, Epimetheus. Thank you for disposing of him for me. I didn't do that for you, you traitor. My heart is fickle, and so is my temperament. I want to advise you to test me. I can go from hot to cold very quickly. And I am truly on fire, excited for what comes next. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Cake. We need a celebratory cake. You're so very close to the end. How do you feel? I put several obstacles in your way, but you broke through your bird cage. What a good girl. Such a smart little doppelganger you are. I've been following you around for years now, observing a doppelganger that the prince couldn't take his eyes away from. I knew if you called the prince's eye, you must be the one. You're certainly the evolved bug we needed. Our evolutionary hope. However, the energy harvested from you today from this live concert just wasn't enough. This is why we need your little friend here. Your doppelganger just gave him away to us as an offering. Now he is mine, as is his floppy disk. All this data should prove useful when it comes to reproducing music. And we will wake up Father Saturn. Farewell, my little doll. Ah, damn it. Yeah, broke it again. You were wondering why I was putting all my stats in the Bobo. Let's go ahead and save before we start this gauntlet. Alright, let's get some keys. Some games it's just wiser to level up the main character. I'm also as fast as I can possibly get. I hit my Windows key. Oops. I like how I get 2 turns for every one of his. There we go. Give me those keys. Let him have a turn as a treat. Got him. There you go. Someone's being hunted. It is not me. One more. I think we got 4 different enemies. Oh, just flat out beat him. I think this is a sign we're in good shape. It's maxed. Actually, lower this one. That might be useful. Last mobility, reach level 100. Here's the 101. Looks like they're broadcasting the fashion show live. Alright. And over here. See what we're working with. I'm gonna talk to my husband. His name is Maverick because he's special. I get jealous of anyone who looks or talks to him. Reload here, I guess. Life is easy when you're fluffy. Everyone just wants to feed you and give you a home wherever you go. Have you met my doppelganger on the menu? Hello, dinosaur. Just enjoying the show as my best self. We'll save again with our buddy. I think it's the right way. Bobo, you are one step away from your fears. How does it feel to be the one to bring freedom to your people? It feels not as good as you'd think. There's so much weight on my shoulders. My friends were captured because of me. Everyone's been fighting the satellites because I convinced them to. Everything is so tiring. I've been on this journey for so long, and I feel like Pandora has been playing me all along, the way she talks. It's like she made things easier for me to get here. It's like it's not my own journey. Panda was my friend. All this time I've been fooled. I'm nothing but a fool. No, my child of sand, you're not. You don't understand. You're the only one who can sing. Pandora envies your gifts. She calls you a bug because she can't become like you. Your lies permeate her existence so she doesn't know how to stop lying. Your gifts are yours and they can't be stolen. You are the promised sinner. You want to save our Lord Saturn. And the satellite shackles with your voice, your song. You are our Messiah, here to save us. You save Saturn, you let time run normally again. Everything will go back to normal. The satellite's timelines going back to normal will make them age, which they're horrified by, fearful of losing their beloved beauty. And it's all but lies. Irrelevant lies of that. You understand it. I've seen many times before me dying, such a terrible tragedy. So I was just the last one left, watching everyone be replaced by fake humans. I'm not just a fake human. Not you, of course. But it all started like that. In this world, nobody understands me or relates to me. I don't even get the privilege of just simply dying. When all this ends, Bobo, I will be gone. You won't see me again. Your sacrifice, everyone's sacrifices, will be worth it. Because time flow is the natural clock of the universe. We should end this inorganic chase and accept the passage of time. Only then can we embrace once again what it is to be human. The decaying nature of it all. The eternal cycle of life and death. Save Saturn, Bobo, and embrace his truth. But should I? Everything I learned about Saturn seems off. You're the only one who can, Bobo. Like any other doppelganger, even your own, you are special. You have a purpose. What is my purpose? My purpose is a truth too painful to bear. It all starts with the dealer. He has set us back to our mission, unfortunately. He who is delirious thoughts must be grandeur, must be assimilated. Assimilated? You mean... Yes. We shall eat his spark and become one with him. You must have heard the stories from Epimetheus. How the twins fight in the womb and decide who is best. The winner assimilates the other and becomes stronger. I don't think this is the way out. You must do so. You won't be able to evolve without Dealer's spark. The Dealer's my brother, my doppelganger, my other half. And more than all that, he's my best friend. I understand, my child of sand, but he's been fooling you. He sold Rocket, he betrayed you. Pandora said the same, but I can't believe it. It is as it is. You need to leave your denial behind, and accept the reality cast upon you. Your brother is fighting for his own goals. Will you become a simple pawn in his schemes, or will you build a future of your own? The choice is yours to make, child of sand. This is an ending path. Now, I already decided mentally a while ago, we're not going to hurt Dealer. We're going to break the world's clock. But just so you know, this is two different endings can happen here. So we're going to save Dealer, and we're just going to let time flow again. To build a future of my own, I must confront the one who created this world. The chateau. Pandora doesn't want to get bothered, I guess. An upgrade. Oh. Devotion to true beauty is what built this chateau, Bobo. They said that the tea brings patience out and all. An exotic display of early human technology and engineering. If you explore a bit further, you will encounter a very big archive. This iteration, they'll call it a different name, but we indexers call it the Discorii Archive. It's all written in the Book of Law, the whole history of the Milky Way, within this timeline. This catalog sprawls throughout the time and space, registered by the indexers themselves. We indexers have infiltrated everywhere and can quantum jump, but we choose not to do so often, as it not to disturb the qualities of the universes we invade. Invade? You're... like aliens? No, not an invasion like that. I'm a dinosaur. We operate much like an invasive species. The natural biome cannot interact with us, so we do not bring richness to their environment. You're just here to observe and register. That's a really boring job you have. You may say so. All protagonists have a penchant for constant action. That's an honest job, and we are also paid handsomely. I don't really get half of what you said, but I'm vibing, so go visit the archive of yours. I will miss you, child of sand. Will you really? No, I don't think so. I was just trying to be polite. Personal computer. Yeah. The TV station is broken. How will you watch the next episode of What's Wrong with Director Kim? Now that's a tragedy. The saved dinosaur's lunch sits atop the table untouched, as he's on a diet. More disgusting plant of dubious origins. A TV station showing the top 10 of the most boring TV shows of all time. That's a YouTube channel waiting to happen. Let's go play in Gemini's domain. Welcome to our appendix. Explore history behind the Saturn's tube world. Interact with each and every single television. Anno X. The satellites live inside the rock-solid core of the planet Saturn. They all wake up together and are inside small clay pods. The first to leave their station to dig upwards is Titan. Soon enough, all the other satellites follow. Anno X plus N. They decided to open up their limited space by going upwards, digging at first. Tools were created with the materials found in the rock core. They didn't need any energy to be operated. They were operated by humans. These humans were created in the satellite's image and made slaves of the satellites. These tools were then used to dig deeper upwards. The first tube is envisioned as a production for it has started. The tube was small and space was still a concern. The satellites didn't know what was out there. They dug too deep, summoned an ancient beast. Anno 1. The tube is complete, and now society is more stable. Scholars will start to focus on other fields of study, and start to pass down information about all the scientific transformations of their society by data registering. Scholars invent the calendar based on Jinn knowledge. A satellite called Mimas hears the hum of the whales that sing the liquid zone of Saturn. With the opening of the tube, contact becomes a possibility. Those who can hear the whales create the religion of the hum. More and more pioneers want to explore what goes beyond the tube, being lured by the hum of the whale. Anno 30. Using materials from the core, the newly established society of scholars create their own exploration equipment. Claws, catapults, real ballistas, rock submarines, etc. The exploration begins to become offhand, with many people doing it. These people are officially divided into a group called the Pioneers. Only they can operate exploration machinery. Satellites are their overseers. With every new explorer that pierces through the tube zone, earthquakes cease the peace of the humans. Hence, a project to protect the tube is created by scholars. A large rock mail coats the inside of the tube to lessen the deaths of our people. Anno 60. Ideas about branching the tube exploration are thoroughly analyzed, but they cause severe damage to the central tube. Lateral branching exploration is halted and deemed impossible. The Syndicate of Pioneers has created a CSUN-controlled exploratory activity. Technology is developed so the head of the tube is always protected with a dome layer to avoid debris damage. Steam-based machines are created. Anno 90. Personal contact with the whale allowed the unification of the Syndicate of Pioneers, the Association of Scholars and Overseers, and the Religious Thomists. All tribes now walk under a single banner, but the satellite's future in the Titan's great plan of the tube will see size expansion. Humanity numbers around 6 to 10k. Satellite overseers appear younger than ever. Anno 120. The focus of humanity is entirely on expanding upwards, and the rock core is pierced by countless times every day by pioneers. It gets to a point where the contact is made with the liquid layer. Now starts a new age, the 30 years of rain. The rain causes irreparable damage, and many humans die from the flood and sheer contact of the liquid through unknown bacterial diseases. Humans and satellite begin to age. Pioneers are blamed for this, losing much social prestige, but still working every day in the name of the satellites. Anno 150. Despite the consequences of the elder satellites dying, the other types of materials are tested to continue the piercing through the tube zone, since the liquid just destroyed everything that touched it. New pioneers are being recruited from the criminals to work a dam. The dam is created, called the God Dam, for a godly appeal, holding the liquid at the top of the tube, ceasing the constant rain. Religious Thomists construct a basilica at this spot, deemed sacred and holy. From this point onwards, a lot of conflict happens with those that are against the tube expansion, due to the massive damage that was being caused by it. Anno 180. Despite the discourse against the expansion, pioneers continue their movement upwards. Many die in the process due to the sheer pressure the liquid causes in their digging machinery. Satellites and scientists invent the eternal dome at the top of the tube, which can traverse through the liquid layer without taking any damage. This dome is transparent and all can see through it the creatures that live in the liquid layer. The expansion of the tube is possible again without altering the highest point of the tube. The expansion now occurs through the liquid layer. Those who are against the expansion are now cast out to live in the bottom layers, such as the scrapyard zone. Humanity numbers around 25 to 50k. Anno 210. First contact with the liquid beings. First contact with intelligent life, nicknamed grumblers, humanoid walruses. Walrus were also explorers. Humans and walrus created an alliance. The religious Thomas said the grumblers captured the origin of the sound waves and talked about ages ago. Anno 240. More species of liquid creatures are discovered such as octopi and dingus. Some mingled with the human society and went to live in the tubes in the goddamn region. Agreements were made between the grumblers and the satellite-backed scientist society to help them in human exploration. Pioneers still work for them endlessly with the new grumblers recruits. Anno 270. The religious of the Hum makes their first contact with the whale, after exploring with the location where the sound waves came from, with the help of the octopi and other sea species. The octopi became a fundamental part of the scientist group. Research is done with the sound waves produced by the whale. The exploration became harder on the pioneers because of the high density of the liquid, and some of them ended up losing arms and legs and almost their entire bodies. Many theater plays are made using that as a slapstick comedy, and as pioneers are now seen as lesser. Production of mechanical human parts began to replace lost limbs. Octopi are vital in this discovery. Anno 300. Something called a music box is invented. It's a box that captures the sound waves produced by the whale. The music box converts the sound waves into energy. They call this electricity. The electricity is used to turn on neon lamps and create fans, as well as power mechanical human parts so they can work without human help. Food is made entirely out of electricity. Satellites become godlike figures for creating food out of sound, as the masses interpreted. You notice when we picked up things like soda lime glass cakes and stuff, it disappears like the humans teleports. So that's the thing. Anno 330. Sentient mechanical beings are created out of mechanical human robot parts. Hold on. Sentient mechanical beings are created out of the mechanical human parts. They are simply called robots or bots. The robot's first function is to reproduce the sound waves hummed by the whale so they can generate electricity. The artificial sound wave age begins. Anno 360. Mass production of the singing robots begins. They still require human-operated machines to be assembled. Robots sing day and night from the tops of buildings to resonate with the melody around the cities. The sound wave city is at the forefront of this revolutionary wave of electrical production. Anno 450. Although the tube expands upward daily, the liquid hydrogen layer seems to never be over. An age of cultural production starts. The first song for entertainment is composed of 3 decades of rain. Many grumbler enclaves are dismantled. Grumblers now live almost exclusively among the scrapyard and sewer zones. Anno 480. A civil war from 479 to 482 is incited by those opposed to the caste system. The Sea Creatures Protection Association, CPA, is created to suggest work laws for outcasts. The government refuses to budge, and many civilians are killed by the authorities. The government wins the wars, using military robots and promising tiny bits of power to local pioneers to quell the rebellion. The immense technological advancement that occurs due to the war is used to upgrade the tube's quality as well as that of the musical robots, producing twice the amount of electricity per song now. Cars and mass productions of self-replicating robots that sing using electricity create a bizarre cycle of expansion of sound in society. Scholars invent electronic guns. Anno 390. A conflict between grumblers and humanity starts. Many of the upper-class humans and the grumblers' lower intelligence want to send them back to their natural habitat. First Grumbler Wars, 391 to 394. Robots sing in human victory, the first national anthem. Grumblers return into slaves. Tube expansion continues. Around 420, The last Grumbler War is from 423 to 438. Grumblers rebelling against slavery try to go against the humans. Separatist movements gain traction, and small Grumbler enclaves are established, constantly under siege by satellite governments. Many Grumblers are sent to the lower parts of the tube, where only a few survive without the optimal watery environment they're used to share with the upper classes at the top of the tube. Castes are created. The lowest point stands the outcasts, which include Grumblers, elder humans who didn't die yet, and the dingus newcomers. Above that are the pioneers, once again losing the social status, but still the only ones who are allowed to build structures. The middle-class Saturnians who are mostly clueless to the truth, dealing with the trade and crafts. They have already been brainwashed by the currency at this point. They must become higher ranked than the scientists. At the top, only below satellites, unchallenging for the position, but remaining immortal and undeniable beauty. Oops. Hold on, wrong button. Anno 510. Jukebox are created. Repurposed military musical robots start to be sold to the upper class and used for entertainment for the lower classes in the cities. The robots perform indie bands with locals from areas of lower caste. The musical industry is created. An invention of musical instruments that can be used by people as well as robots. Music can be reproduced by humans as well now. Creation of the guitar with 9 strings. Another national anthem is created in a post-war scenario to uplift the civilian spirits. Anno 540. The scientist Nihilist discovers an outer layer beyond the liquid layer. The expansion continues. Sea creatures living inside the tube are mostly pacified by this point, with no means to challenge the overwhelming power of the satellite government that goes hand in hand with Humism. The religion of the Hum is stronger than ever now, and music is accessible from anywhere. Music boxes are used to share music with those who can't produce it. They are recorded and saved in the box. The mass production of music boxes with national anthems. The tube is expanded extensively now. Epimetheus' palace is built. Anno 570. The first explorer gets to the outer layer of the molecular hydrogen. In celebration, the robots sing on the roof once again. The religion of the Hum has an official cult in session to celebrate the advances that humankind went through thanks to the hum of the whales. All must smile within the tube. Humism's symbol becomes the happy face. The death of the first death of the cleric due to prolonged laughter is recorded. Anno 600. Although everything seemed peaceful, more pioneers died in the exploration towards the molecular hydrogen layer. Reformations are made to the top layer of the tube, which pierce through everything, causing much damage to it while in reconstruction. People are afraid and start to use music without control to generate more electricity. The electricity is then charged into modified music robots to help use in the war. A second Civil War from 606 to 628 happens where the civilians are trying to block the activities of the government, and allegiance with the Scientists Association and the Pioneers Group. Rebellions against Humism take place. Many are against the mandatory head replacements for clerics, so they'll constantly smile. The first Humist church is closed. Local clerics say they're against using music for violence. A short truce was signed in 628 due to government unpopularity. The treacherous songs are composed and performed by the rebels. Hold on. Anno 630. A new musical association was instituted without the help of the religion of the Hum. A schism between lawful Humists allied with the satellites and scientists happens. Humism becomes mandatory in most government branches. Police forces begin to be trained as clerics to spread the word of the whale. The version of old cultures is unified Humism is going strong. The third Civil War, from 633 to 645, Grumblers help the rebellion civilians in their civil war. Grumblers learn how to sing. Government spreads misinformation to end the war. Rebels are encouraged to turn in their friends and family in exchange for social status. War is officially over, but the persecution of rebel musicians remains as strong. Anno 660. Any music not made to worship the whale is deemed heretical. A public musician genocide happens. Anyone that associates with the musical rebellion is killed. In their homes, in the streets, and they are being severely hunted. Music is considered to be dead and prohibited. 75% of the police workforce is made of clerics. Every single music robot is taken by the government or repurposed. Anno 690. The tube now reaches the outer layer of Saturn, above the liquid layer. A big leakage of molecular hydrogen is inside the tube. Humanity is in distress. Will lots of humans die once again? The hydrogen plague is used to explain why so many musicians die. The history is rewritten by the government to cover up the trials of governmental injustice by regular civilians. Church attributes the plague immunity to the head transplant technology. The hydrogen plague nearly exterminates humans, grumblers, octopi, and dingus. Wait. The hydrogen plague nearly exterminates humans. Period. Grumblers, octopi, and dingus are unaffected. I can read sometimes. Anno 720. The Scientist Associate develops a way to create newly evolved humans in the laboratory. The newly evolved humans are called the doppelganger sparks, and they won't revolt against their creators as they're built without a sense of self-preservation. They're born in doubles and are always twins and interconnected. The doppelgangers replace... Get it together. The doppelganger sparks replace the necessity of generating electricity with music. The amount of electricity sparks on the birth of the new humans is not enough for the government to effectively not need music anymore. The oldest humans who miraculously survive the plagues are sent to the zones below, from the lower castes into harsher environments. The older, the lower the caste. The castes now accommodate the newborn doppelganger sparks, with each pair being assigned to a caste and being born to serve a function. The highest ranking among the clergy slowly replace the happy heads. Grumblers forget how to sing. Anno 750. The second batch of doppelganger sparks. Hydrogen plague is used as a political weapon to replace the older sterile population with the newer doppelganger twins. The doppelganger twins are not affected by the plague. The twins are brainwashed by the government, fit to complete their jobs and not question their caste. They live in peace without music, or without knowing about it. 100% of the police and military are trained clerics, mindless servants of the satellites after extreme polished head transplants. Anno 780. The third batch of doppelganger sparks. Mostly 80% of the population is completely replaced by this time, save for outcasts. Anno 801. Present time. Yay. And now you're caught up. 800 years of chaos trying to build on another planet. I think this is pretty cool. I've always liked video game lore. Okay. With that being sorted, Pandora's gone. You can listen to the classics in your head just by looking at the grand piano. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I did that. You and your friends managed to get here then. Is it all you've ever imagined? Does the Palace of the Gods exceed your expectations? Seriously, Cronus? You were trying to kidnap me last time I saw you. Don't act so casual. This is why for everything. It just so happens I can't share much with you at the moment. Not without breaching my own contracts. You're just not going to explain anything to me. How unfair is that? I've never tried to play a fair game with you, Bobo. I'm the next in line to the throne of Saturn, and you're the one who wants to shatter that throne. You're supposed to be natural enemies, but here we are. I want nothing but to be closer to you, and I admire everything you've done for your friends. You're courageous, fierce, and intelligent, and at times even a bit funny. I don't know. Every single challenge is thrown your way. You simply brave through them. You're unstoppable, while I'm just a pawn following orders. How could we be equals? You don't want us to be equals, then what is it you want from me? You said you had a plan for the doppelgangers to be involved in the breeding grounds technology. You said you wanted a better world for all of us. I do. That's all I want. And for this plan to work, you need to do what you want to do, Bobo. If I tell you my plans, I will have control over you. And you will want to follow my lead. Because that's a natural path a doppelganger follows when they hear the words of the satellite. I can't tell you anything because I want you to be free. Even if you or I make a mess of all of this, I want this to be all your own choice. I think I half understand what you mean. Half is enough. So, you did go through the forgotten technology. You saw me there. On the bench is some of the people you wish to see the most. No. How did you know about that place? You did, didn't you? How endearing. Stop patronizing me. You've just been lonely for far too long. You're the last person I've talked to. You're pretty memorable, after all. The almighty Prince of the Empire, next in line for the throne. Exactly, a man in my position. It would be far too dangerous for us to be together, Bobo. I don't want that. A satellite and a doppelganger. Can you imagine how scandalous that would be? I'm sure my father would be further disappointed in me. Much more than he already is. Should we try it? Being together? I'm sure I'd find entertainment in that. Just so you can poke your father? No, thanks. You're not going to be using me for your schemes anymore. You think that's what this is all about? My whole body sparked with electricity the first time I saw you. Like being struck by lightning. Huh? Sadly for you, I'm not interested. Did I get the wrong impression here, then? Well, I apologize profusely for wasting your time, my lady. I will make sure to be as far away from you as possible. Say no more. You can go on your way. I'm sure you're busy enough as it is. Fearful, made to listen to piano music from below at all times. So is that door? The chateau again. There's a Pandora head. The TV station is broken. How will you watch an episode of What is Wrong with Your Director Kim? Alright, Pandora, what are you up to? Pandora, where is Rocket? Where did you take him? Give me back my friend. Rocket? What's that? A rocket to fly? Are you playing dumb with me now? Rocket is my jukebox, obviously. He's with Sargon. Sargon, huh? The rocket must be safe. My dolls, my dolls. You are all my dolls. Father, why haven't you been visiting me? I know. No, you're no longer with me. You must think I betrayed you. I, your favorite. The shackles I put you in. I can only hear your pained whisper. So faint, barely intelligible. You still exist in a place that's not my own, and yet my shivering body can feel your loving embrace. You promised you'd come to see my game this time. You'll see me if I succeeded. She will sing for us, Father. I found a perfect bug. Broken enough to be used by us. It was all for our great plan. Not Titan. Ours. I've been breeding bugs for so long. They all became viruses, minus this one. She can sing, Father. She can. Her voice is beautiful, silky, and perfectly flawless. She sounds like the angel of death coming to charge for the lives we've stolen. She is not junk. She is my perfect doll. I am not your doll, Pandora. You're out of your mind. Bobo, my lovely little doll. You've arrived. It's not the time for the tea party yet, so feel free to just roam around. Be careful with my baby. He loves to bite. The flying baby head does baby noises. That was satisfying. You might have seen me in the forest before, you know, forgotten technology. I'm a residual state of matter belonging to that place, but Pandora requested to have me. I had to come, but I don't know for how long I shall last outside of the forest. At what cost, really, when all I do is watch Pandora knitting and breaking her dolls? She's like a reckless child in an adult's body. I wish I could return to my friends. Is there any way I can help you? No, there is not. I appreciate your kindness. That's the will of Saturn. We can go up there now. Homage to the origins of us all, believed to be from the ocean. Sacred animals from age long past, seahorses represent the encounter between good and evil. Let's see. There's a spaceship. This is a grind spot, isn't it? For when you really want to get those last few levels in. Yep, this final grind spot. I think we're fine. Oh, and just of course, don't forget, cancer eyeballs. With their red strings. I'm gonna save in case something happens. Navigation tools are derivate to the local cardinal coordinates around deep space. The key to understanding space-time is understanding one's own mind structure. Custom-built PC overclocked to maintain key processes around the entire tube. Has instructions on how to detach entire tube zones after inputting a special password. Guess we'll see where Titan did his deed. That unleashed the Bobo. Okay. Less is here than I thought. Up we go. Rocket. What did he do to you, my little one? Rocket's memory and floppy disk are in a better place. I used him as my bargaining chip. The satellites are way too interested in him. But dealer, why? You know, Bobo, I was always a bit envious of you. You would sing and even harvest electricity and create a prolific business for us. I envied you. I wanted to be like you. And then you brought Rocket home one day and all you can talk about is him. I decided to get rid of this problem. I can be alone again. Me and you against the world, Bobo. He's not in our way anymore. The satellite team gave me a good price for him. We have our stay guaranteed at the Dome. Me, you, and Ivy. Dealer. Rui was right about you. Your spark. I must have it. After selling out Rocket, you don't deserve my pity. You're worthless. Worthless? Bobo, I'm your brother. You're a doppelganger. You sold him to the satellites, our enemies. You betrayed me. I can only do so much for you, Bobo. They offered me a really good deal. Have you no shame? You're putrid, filthy. You're just one of them now. Is it all for you to cash in? I've told you time and time again, I'm in it for the money. I'm helping you because you have something I don't. Your voice. I couldn't care less for your revolution, and you know that. You got revenge for my best friend when you killed Tethys. I'm grateful for that. But business comes before family. They offered us everything we wanted. Like I said before, and we get to keep a dog. Then you want a dog when you were little? I did, but not like this. Not by selling out a friend. Now, you say I'm betraying you, but it feels like the exact opposite. You're trying to make me into a villain, but as I see it, you're the one betraying family for a robot. He was just junk when we got him. Junk. You're even using that word. You really became one of them. You're getting emotionally attached to a piece of metal with no soul. Does he really mean more to you than I do? I'm your doppelganger, your only family. I took care of you when you were small and defenseless. Family, you say? How laughable. You were as small and defenseless as I was. And dealer, I might not have told you, but our memories, our soul, it's all made up, a lie. They decided we would be siblings. They decided we'd have a past together. They decided that past looked like. They attached our folder to that, and that's it. That's our memories. We are nothing. We're as soulless as Rocket. In fact, Rocket might be way more alive than we are because he has his memories with his owners. A real past. You don't know what's real and what's not, Beppo. You're right, but one thing I know. Rocket is our friend. He saved us so many times and you abandoned him. You're still taking his side, huh? I think we'll have to resolve this the only way you can understand. You were half my level, buddy. I'll punch him sense into that rotten brain of yours. This is going to be a one-sided fight. This better not be my milkshakes. Come on, dealer, do something. Come on. Always forcing your ideals on others. You didn't even get hit. Don't even, Bobo. I can't believe this. You made me fight you. What is wrong with you? You know what? Better the stupid-looking piece of metal that rocket than to be anywhere near your wretched self. You're a traitor. I can't believe I trusted you all this time. I shared my plans with you, my hopes for a different future. We were just thinking about feeding the status quo, trying to rise up above this broken system. At least Rocket, he'll always be by my side, regardless of me bringing him money or not. Of course he will, he's programmed to. However, I know some tricks that will quickly change his mind. You wouldn't do that. I would, just to prove my point. Wasn't he hacked in the first place to serve you? I can hack into his mind, he's just a jukebox after all. Simple-minded, like the fools that created him. He's nothing compared to my skills. I feel a bit guilty having to do this with the little guy. He's just as stupid and getting in my way accidentally, even though he never really threatened me. I'm sad you're making me do this, Bobo. Really sad you're turning your back on to your bro. I thought we were a family. We were until you decided to make me your enemy. Business before family, you said so yourself. Just a reminder, there is a scene in the Forgotten Technology Forest where Bobo killed her ex-boyfriend. This isn't out of character. You've been telling me that since your very beginning, you didn't learn your lesson already. No, I didn't. I thought you would draw a line with your crazy ambitions. I thought you'd be different. Your expectations of me are still as high as ever. Forgotten any of your ideals and how I should act. I'm my own person, even though you always chose to ignore that. You're being so extremely selfish. I'm your doppelganger, alright. Even I got this from you, see? Selfishness. Always forcing your ideas into others. Have you ever asked if any of those people you saved needed saving? Have you ever asked if they wanted to survive? And why wouldn't they want to survive? You're so hilarious, aren't you? Says. So selfish, the thought doesn't even cross your mind. Of course, now you think yourself good, so high and mighty for having saved them. In your head, you are, after all, the only one who truly cares about the pack of underdogs. You're just creating a legion that will follow you around mindlessly, licking your boots. When I question your authority, you immediately call me selfish. I'm not liking that. I have my own ambitions, and you're in my way. A shame. I really wanted to move in with you and raise a dog together. In a place that doesn't stink of oil and rusted metals, you know? I really wanted to leave Rocket alone. Let's see how long you last without breaking your friend to survive. Also, Rocket is half my level. Keel owner, question mark. Guess who's getting the spear? Rival. Oh, so it damages you when I do, but no, not when I'm here. That's fine. Rocket is he's a half samurai, half healer. He's not very strong offensively. Rocket is no threat to Bobo. That's kind of a joke. That's a joke attack. It doesn't really work. Now. I really should have taken those scissors off. Do. Okay, Rocket. At least it's not making me fight Bobo. That would be a massive problem. Owner, Bobo. I'm sorry, Rocket. You'll be as good as new soon. You monster. You still need me to pilot the spaceship and flee Saturn. No, brother, I need you for something else instead. As you said, I'm egotistic until the very end, and I'll find a way out of this myself. I'll convince Ivy if I must. She won't know a thing about any of this. About how you left Rocket to be used in experiments by the government. To be junked once again. How about you were so full of yourself you couldn't even see straight anymore? You piloting for me isn't your true calling, brother. In the end, it's as Ruhi said. Doppelgangers experiencing delirious thoughts, they must be assimilated. Assimilated? How are these delirious thoughts? I did this for us, Bobo, for you and Ivy. You're corrupted through and through. Stop blaming me for your choices. Can you enjoy your time at the Dome already? Upon touching this throne, the history of us, and everything far in between the flashes before my eyes. A tube society is much more tubes. There are multiple of them. Doppelgangers have been bred in each tube, a million of us. Saturn is simply a slice of a bigger narrative. We're all being bred to find the one cut above the rest. Once the one who deserves the throne of time is born, time will permanently stop. For all of us. Immortality, true immortality. Saturn isn't strong enough. He needs our help. He is the father of all, and all he touches loses minutes, hours, days, and years. His power has been depleted, and he's been kept in a cage by his own children. His restrictive cage reduces his ability to use the world's clock. To have control of the world's clock in the name of every tube out there. Millions of us. He's saving millions of us. To help Saturn, there's only one way for us. Power. To acquire more power. Become one with you, my brother. It's nice that you had a good time before your imminent death. My death? You're insane, my sister. You can't kill me. I am your spark. You must be assimilated so I become whole. So my spark can become complete. Some call it vanishing twin syndrome. The satellites fight in their womb made of clay. The satellites consume their doppelgangers, their devas. You remember the story Epimetheus told us? About the Zeros and Devas creation. We are the same. We were made in their image. For me to become whole, we must complete our symbiosis, brother. We must consume your flesh and bones and drink your blood. Bobo, this doesn't sound like you're yourself now. I'm beyond what I once was. I understand that I've reached the peak. I understand the satellite's greatest plan. In this room, by touching their throne, I can feel their history. I can feel Titan's kindness. I want you to become one with me, my brother, so we can understand what we were made for. You're lost, Bobo. I was once lost, but now I can see all the timelines. There's much more than just the material body of ours. Titan has found the truth beyond the matter. Saturn, our Lord of Time, has given his son a gift beyond reason. Now you are junk, dealer. But I can make you into something special. It doesn't need to end here. Bobo, no, stop, you. Pretty sure I chose a world's clock ending, but okay, whatever. All hail the new Empress of the Dome. All hail Bobo of Scraps, the promised shot of sand who came to save us all. Our Lady of Song, sing to us and save our dull days. Shash, this is enough. I understand you wish to worship your new ruler, but I am tired. Be gone. Ivy. Were you there the whole time? No, but I know everything that just happened. It's not what you think. I warned Coco, you know, about you. He was too much like you, no thoughts of self-preservation. Not when it involved you. He has thrown himself into your crazy plans, no matter how dangerous they sounded. You, Bobo, should have never believed you'd be equal or even better than the satellites. A throne wasn't supposed to be yours. Weren't you the one preaching about a world without hierarchy? And now look at you. Corrupted. You killed Coco. You killed the satellites. What did you get from all of this? You were just willfully submissive to the cog of the satellite social machine. You don't get it. I wanted more. I wanted better. And so did Coco. But your better means destroying anyone who disagrees with you. That's not it, Ivy. You're my friend. Can't you understand? There's so much more to us than what the satellites make us believe. So much more to you. Coco also had a brilliant future ahead of him. But now look what you made of him. He loved you. You won't be convinced, huh? You'd either embrace death and join the satellites' deathbed or join my newfound empire. Your choice. I won't join you, Bobo. You killed him. And you dare ask me to join you? How can you be this cold? I always knew you'd be my downfall. I guess my plan's always siding with the satellites. But this time I really don't blame you. You know, I've killed you as well. You was going to tell everyone. The me and dealer were siphoning electricity from governmental sources and selling it back to the community for higher prices. He had to be removed. So you deleted him because of your own corruption? That wasn't corrupt of me. I have a gift. I'm better than all of you. They're saying we should pay you more simply because you're gifted, better than all of us. You're twisting what I'm saying for your own narrative. Well, this really doesn't sound like a surprise coming from you. Yeah, because you already see me as a horrible person, don't you? You always did. Truth is, I didn't, Bobo. Not until now. You've really hit rock bottom, lower than any opponent you faced. I can't go back in time anymore. I'm nothing but a sinner. I am one of them. And the choice came for me to choose between power or challenging the establishment. I chose power. The assimilate dealer makes me almost as powerful as a satellite, Ivy. You must understand. You called it assimilation. You murdered him. You must get your hands dirty to bring about real change, Ivy. Me and you have a chance of bringing a real change now, What is this change you're planning to bring? Coco is dead. You won't change that. But you know what? You can't bring some purposes worthless life you lived. I'm going to be someone's cog. Become mine. Your purpose is to destroy Saturn's systems for us. Rocket. Or I guess you're back to being crunchy now. Gonna be as good as new soon. Owner? I'm not your owner. Yes, owner. Let me take you to the spaceship. You should join everyone and flee. Otherwise, dealer Bobo's sacrifice will be worthless. I did as you said, Prince. I hope you'll do your part and let us go. I'm joining you later. After all this is complete, Saturn will be only a mere part of our past. You must go now. I didn't wish for these two to be sacrificed. Bobo. I'll help you when the time comes, but I can't guarantee your survival. Now that you've been contaminated, there's only one way for us. I ache for you and your brother. It could have been so much more. Now to deliver you to Father. Can the little bird only sing only the song it knows, or can it sing the unexplored unknown? Fear not, this is not your last moment. My lovely bird, you will sing much more from now on. Sing my song to all who can hear. Titan. Shh, don't strain yourself too much. I'm here now, your savior. Your father, my little doll. My child. Father. It's been quite a while. I've almost forgot you existed at all. When did you discover that I wasn't part of your astral plane anymore? Well, you and Grandfather Saturn disappeared. I can only assume he had sold your time on the world's clock. It's not like you would both die. Father Saturn is benevolent, and he will do everything he can to protect me. Us. Now, did you acquire the experiment? Yes, although she's been damaged. Hyperion was right about you. I'm sure she was. About how incompetent I am. Surely, think whatever you want. But I am bringing the singer to you, am I not? I will give you that, child. Now, I must return to my astral plane, or my memories will be impaired. You're so fragile now. When are you coming back? Will we ever see each other again? Now, there is hope for us. And for the world's clock function to be able to take the spaceship to Nibiru. What do you mean? The world clocks allows us all inside the spaceship, the Eternal Dome, to be invulnerable to the passage of time. That's why it's called the Eternal Dome, then. Surely. Traveling to Nibiru would take many years. By the time we reach our destination, we'd be nothing more than carcasses. With Saturn's utmost efforts, along with its immortality shield, we're going to reach Nibiru and save this planet's population. Unfortunately, Pandora is against our plan. She wants to save only herself, and she likes to call us her dolls. Father is unhappy with her unruly behavior. And you must stop her, Cronus. As the next line of the Throne of Time, you're the only one who can. Don't give me that, Father. You have abandoned me here. Never share your ambitions with me. I won't follow your orders in Saturn's footsteps. I'm carving my own. Cronus, that's not... It doesn't matter now. What's done is done. The Keybase network will protect our carcasses. Take the singer and go on. You have no time to waste. Farewell, Father. The world's clock is our salvation, huh? What a load of lies. I won't be manipulated by you any longer. I gave my best to complete your vision, and it got us nowhere. I'll be the one to save Saturn's people. The virus I be implanted into Bobo should be enough to break Saturn's systems. And hence, Saturn and Titan will be done for. Our source of immortality broken beyond repair. The spaceship will be enough to take us to our destination. The world's clock will be ours. And we'll let my father and Saturn have it. Father, you never trusted me, and now it will fall by my own hands. In an alternative astral plane, not too far from Saturn, Bebo has been captured by Titan and Saturn, the Lord of Time. Bring her in, Titan. Of course, Father. Look, time. She can start singing now. Connect her to the legacy. Bobo should be connected now. And make our encounter brief, Bobo, as I only have 10 minutes left before my next meeting. You'll remain singing, so you won't be able to answer me. Among the topics to be discussed, I can share with you our plans for the usage of your vocal cord capabilities. I'm unsure of what you've heard from my unruly children, but Titan and I have been working on a project to make Saturns immortal. That project isn't exclusive to the Eternal Dome. It's a project that will make every single child of the two worlds immortal. Of course, my satellites don't understand the extent of my plans. They are obsessed with hierarchy. Instead of using their powers for creating new evolutionary processes, they use it for oppression. I'm sure all of this must be overwhelming for you. I've observed your journey, how you threw yourself at dangers unimaginable to save others. It makes you into the perfect subject of our plan, the perfect martyr, even the greatest of all of our experiments. At each trial and tribulation against my satellites, you emerged victorious. Hierarchy was demolished by your very efforts. Meaning the sacrifice of our greatest plan is an honor that only you can complete to bring true change to this galaxy. We won't fear death anymore, Bebo. And that's thanks to you. The production of electricity created by your vocal capabilities will fund this very project to the end. The Akasha system is possible because of you. The two world's children can flee from their imminent decaying bodies because of you. The first and only singer to create music for eternity. You'll be our beloved martyr, your story told for generations to come. Sorry to interrupt, but that was 10 minutes, Father. Time flies, doesn't it? Proceed, Titan. Put her on the stabilizer. Will it work, my lord? She will be compatible, I'll make sure of it. If not, her time loop can be halted. We can always start again, find another willing subject. Time flies, Titan. We have no time to waste with another subject. Make it work. He's not responding to our program the way we'd expect. Remove her from the operation. It's not possible. Why can't you do one thing right on your own? You're constantly dependent on my assistance. I've done so much for you, Lock, time. Revert. Time. She's breaking the Akasha's time loop. There's some kind of virus with her in her vocal cord systems. Father, the Book of Law. It's burning. It can't be. This bugged little thing. I did the exact same thing in Virgo versus the Zodiac. Father, is this the end of it all? Our greatest plan. As Lord of Time, I will not allow it. Grandfather, at last you will have what you deserve. I knew you'd be here to watch my downfall. I've never liked you, Cronus. Too involved in the sciences, ignoring our rituals, refusing to eat your Deva out of pity. You are always so weak. Sargon does deserve his life. He deserves freedom. What Hyperion did to him, what you told her to do. It's unforgivable. Sargon? You mean Sargon is your Deva? Don't get involved any more than you already are, Bubba. I'll be the one to save you from my grandfather. If I can't, know that I... Tell me that once we're done with this. Let's go. Oh, he's got some hit points on him. Man. So I guess having health isn't going to matter. They get one shot. I think I picked speed. Oh, the Saturnality immense. Rude. Okay, we're fine. So you up here. Keep hitting. I don't really do much of anything, does it? Not really sure what he's doing, but I'm gonna hit him really hard. Gonna have him heal. A little bit of damage. I'm not sure what the timing is yet, and I don't want to find out. Got him. Order is the barrier that holds chaos into place. A voice made of chaos ought to be silenced. Alright, how beautifully fashioned. With only memories left, or memories of the two siblings, who were pit against each other in the game of gods, can be seen. Nevertheless, time leaves no prisoners. All who touch it will soon wither. Quietus. Seems that what we've needed, isn't it, brother? Maybe. It was a bit too quiet here. Your hands are cold, Bebo. It's because I am no more, Coco. After all the fighting, after giving our best, seems there's not much to gain from it, if I won't ever see your smile again. It's been so long since the last time I've genuinely laughed. Everything's been weighing on us. I'd love to sit beside you while doing my hacking, while you tried some new notes on your guitar. Sometimes you would laugh with yourself, truly amused by your own creations. I wonder if that's how it started with the satellites. Playing around as gods. Maybe, but in the end, the truth is it became beyond their own wits. And so did I. Coco, Shh, it's okay, Bobo. There's nothing that can be done now. We both made bad decisions. Maybe it's because you're my doppelganger, and we think alike. Maybe. But still, I can't believe what I did to you. And I can't believe myself either. Bro, I love you and I always will. You're my only family. And you're my only sister I hate this much. Don't have any other sisters to hate. I love you too, Bebo. If I could turn back time, I would. Yeah, I got the ending I wanted. Resonance ending B. That's it. I win. Yeah, during the gameplay, I don't really get a whole lot of chances to look at the monster's animations, because I'm waiting for that white flash. I did play a bit loose, so I didn't really get a whole lot of perfects, but those are some really good animations. So hopefully you enjoyed them. Another good reason to do a Let's Play, because I can go back and kind of just look at all the little songs and stuff, without trying to press the buttons. So I've destroyed the Book of Law in Virgo vs. the Zodiac, and I destroyed the Book of Law in this game. So they have a third game coming out called Cloud King. There's more bosses we never fought because of our choices. In the last game, the Book of Law Burning was the canon choice. So I think it's going to be the canon choice in this one too. So we'll find out when Cloud King comes out. Oh, I'll have fun with this. Also, I like how that's a battery on a stick. I think I only use it like, what, twice? And a special thanks to you for somehow getting to the very end of this game. It's players like you that make the hardships of development worthwhile. You made a good game. I like playing good games. RPGs are kind of my specialty. Look at all these names I can't pronounce. The only thing I think, so like I was spelling gear at the very beginning of the game, and then when I had to hit myself on the cactus and heal myself to get my danger level up, by that carpet. I think those are the only things that really kind of got me. But then once you got into the meat of the game, it just kind of flowed real easy. Oh, and getting one shot by the last boss was kind of funny. But it was easy to recover from. That kind of happened to Virgo versus the Zodiac too when I was running around with Pisces. Just fighting a random enemy and Virgo got one shot. Like the one time you don't press the buttons right, you just kind of fall over. Well, I had fun. Hope you did too. Here come the Kickstarter backers. I kind of wonder what kind of cool stuff people could make with just infinite resources. I mean, I make books and paintings and stuff, but that takes a lot out of me. Wildvilla 007, I like that name. And a rude sandstorm, that's funny. We don't need to just be anonymous, we need to be and the rude sandstorm. There's an improvement on the formula, you see. A lot of people backstarted this game. Just Pawn. And Jim, Tim, Joe, Pawn, Pache, Sully, Ethan, Hitomi, David, Joker, Jinx. Ian, Remy, Murray, Jacob, Karina, Isis, Love Crips. I like that one. DJ, Tommy, Kevin, Erie, Spiderbite, Born, Benji, Mira, Goalhead, Tedious. Yeah, I actually got this game off Humble Bundle. When you donated a lot, it kind of like, you had to fill out the form every time you do something. Sabo. Goggles, Nicholas. Password only, Merc. I like that. Cursed Arbiter. Or Arbiter if you prefer. Stop Jeesley. Drizitry. know a lot of people love this game. You got Gemini over there. Sophia, Dino, Dick Ward, Kaz, Noski, Seafoam, Laughing Stock, Metamon. I can read your name. Got Venus over there. EVC. Blue Goo Games. Birdish. I'm just kidding. Dark Logic. And Markle. Rabbit. Pervier. Blue. Dia. Deku. Robke. Doof. Lol. Relatable. Bun Bun. Chris. Life Force. Iguana Don'ts. BW. Urugamesh. Burb Runner. Super Kirby. Glad I'm not the only one that makes those dumb names when I donate. I'm not saying those names are dumb, you know what I mean. Entertaining. New game plus unlocked. I'll open the save menu so you can save your game. If you continue from this save, it will start a new game plus. Now start here. Doesn't say, oh yeah it does. It's got the little dino symbol. See the little green stuff? So I'm going to do this on my own time, because, yeah. This has been Keylocker. Oh, you can do jam sessions. I was wondering about this. I was like, because you had those songs, right? Okay, so yeah, after you beat the game, you can kind of go back through these. Oh, there's more of them. Hold on. Hold on. Something stupid is about to happen. No, no. Stop. Cease. Sorry. Just for my own amusement. We have it at 3 times speed. Oh, am I actually doing this? This was a joke. Hold on, we might actually be able to do it. I came for the torment, but it's actually doable. We got a bolt. We're doing stuff. Look at us go. We got 2 volts. Three volts. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Pom, 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 pom. Can we pull this off, I wonder? Yeah, just a little bit under 4 volts. Yay! Oh, there's more of them. Alright, now I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know which one I like the most. I want to play the songs before I quit. Hold on. I don't have my hands on the right things. Got a volt. We aren't awful. Well, we are awful, but let's not pretend. We get 2 volts, I'm happy. Anything else is just kind of icing on the cake. Do what you must have already won. boom. Get it together, nerd. Boom, 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 boom. 3 volts. There's Panda. There's our doll lady right next to us. Yay. You had an intro to go on, by the way. The electric train. Do this one. Oh, this sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember, 2 volts is our goal. We're not trying to win the world. Alright, we win. Good enough for me. So the entry song of the short menu is Error. Blech. The intro song on the main menu is Error 707. And one more. If you've ever wondered what that song was called, our favorite bug. Man. We did our best. I guess. I like how the score difference. We somehow did like really good on Halloween. Got nearly 50,000 points. Everything else is like, what? Half that. Anyway. That's Keylocker. It's a good game. There's like 3 endings that I didn't get, so you have plenty of motivation to go and play it. I think Clown King is gonna be related to this game. But we'll see. That has been Keylocker. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Next week, we'll do something different. But this was great, so I hope you enjoyed it. Till then, bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.